Up.
Yeah.
Alright. There we go. Should be live, and there we go. We're both showing, at least for now.
Right.
Alright. So yeah, how's it going, everybody? We're here for the Daytona Duel stream. We got this going just in time for the main event, or for the first race of the main event here tonight. So they're just going through the starting grid, and we'll be rolling. You guys can see the lap count up at the top of the screen. So yeah, right now, Allmendinger, Zane Smith are in this duel. Yeah, I think it's Zane Smith versus, I think it's Chandler Smith in this duel, maybe? Trying to remember which are the three that are in this duel. Yeah, hopefully my computer stops buffering.
Yeah, same here. It's kind of buffering for me.
Yeah, it's just lagging. Oh, whoop. Sorry about that. I ended up Xing out of the wrong thing.
Oh, you good?
Alright, there we go. So right now they're just doing the pass through down pit road, and we should be good to go.
Alright.
Alright, I've closed out of pretty much everything I can on my computer to try and help it run better. But yeah, Zane Smith and McDowell is going to be the team duo to watch for, especially when it comes to open cars trying to race their way in.
Yeah.
Because those front row cars are not slow when it comes to race pace. They don't typically qualify the best, and Zane Smith, I think, showed that by not getting in. Although he is currently the third person in.
Yeah. As I'm still struggling to figure out how to get the race on for me.
Yeah.
The one I got is not working.
Fun times.
Nope. Not really.
But yeah, so here we go. They're doubled up and ready to go green here. Let me just get my phone set up here. So we know the front row is Bowman and Larson.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, if Jimmy wins this first duel of the open cars, Zane Smith gets in.
Yeah, because he was faster.
Yeah, just kind of going back to the whole thing I talked about in my video yesterday about qualifying, is that Zane Smith is in that open spot to potentially lock himself in on speed if either Jimmy or Pastrana end up winning a duel, or even just ending up winning out of the open cars. And here we go, pace cars off, and they are getting ready to go. And you're still flickering, and that's gonna just be a problem, it seems like. So Bowman went with the outside lane. Interesting. I would have thought that he would have gone with the inside lane and let Byron down. That would have been my pick, at least, if I were thinking about it.
Yeah.
Try and get the 200 cars together at the front of the field and try and get Byron that top spot. Now Byron's fallen way back on that inside line. Bowman moving to the outside, maybe trying to fall back a little bit. Hard to really tell what he's trying to do here. But yeah. Now Blaney and
Bubba are in the front two cars.
Yeah, Blaney and Bubba both made the pass back, but now getting a push from Chastain is Bowman, and Bowman's just trying to get out the way right now. He does not want anything to do with this front pack. And that's going to be a problem because Allmendinger is trying to make a move on the outside of 3 wide there, and he's going to get stuck behind Bowman.
Yeah. So we have 3 open cars.
Cycle to the rear. Alex is trying to cycle to the rear to maybe avoid a wreck.
So we got 3 open cars in this race. Jimmy Johnson, the 84, who qualified in on speed yesterday. Yeah. So it would be Chandler Smith versus Zane Smith to get in.
Yeah, and again, Chandler Smith has to be the highest finisher in the duel to get in.
He would have to beat Zane Smith.
No, he has to be. He has to beat both of them. He has to finish ahead of Jimmy and Zane.
Okay.
Because if Jimmy wins, no matter where Zane finishes, even if they finish 1-2 overall in the duel, Zane gets in because of the provisions from the time trials.
Yeah.
But, so right now,
I'd
say Blaney's clear out in front, though. He can start working the lanes like the Pied Piper.
Dale Jr. used to do.
His way to the front pretty quickly here in his first NASCAR Cup start, or his first full-time Cup start
at Daytona.
Yeah, well, he ran the summer race last year.
Yeah,
but yeah,
you can see Byron's starting to come back up as well in that 24 car.
Yeah, he's made his way up to 3rd place on that inside line, but that's about 6th place overall because there's a pretty strong line on the outside too. Who's that yellow car on the outside?
I think that's Bell.
That's Bell?
See Chris? Yeah, I see Bell next to Byron.
Yeah, so right now...
You got the 2 Joe Gibbs teammates on the outside with each other.
Yeah,
same with 2
obviously, you got Chastain leading that line.
Mm-hmm. And they got 2 legacy cars as well.
Yep. So yeah, right now, and Chastain's got to run down the back straightaway. He might try and clear himself in front of Blaney. Nope, not going to get the shot to try and do it. And Bubba with a massive push there. Bubba shoves Blaney way out in front. So now Blaney's out in front here. Now he can start to work the 2 lanes.
You go on board with Ross Chastain.
Yeah, and blurring the telemetry of the onboard to make sure that teams can't see some setting on there that they don't want being given to the other teams watching the broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
That was an agreement made with the teams. But yeah, right now, I mean, the big thing for these teams is just kind of learn what you need to for the end of the Daytona 500, because this is about the same track conditions we're expecting for the end of that 500 miler.
Right.
Because it tends to end in nighttime conditions. So this is a good chance to kind of practice what you might do in those final 10, 15 laps. Just that it's 60 laps and you don't want to wreck yourself and end up out of a shot to qualify well.
Yeah, because you're going to need if that's the case, if you end up wrecking a car, you will have to go to a backup car.
Yeah, and drop
start in the rear.
The longest line, yeah.
Yeah, start at the rear of the 500.
Let's say, thoughts on them using the choose cone here for the plate tracks?
You know, in my honest opinion, I think it's kind of like I think it works good because some cars can have an option to go to start the outside or the inside. I think the outside, if the outside gets formed up, I think it's tougher to stop the outside lane.
But
'Cause you'll see
in
like single car runs a lot. You'll see like single file lines.
Yeah, but my biggest thing in particular with the choose cone though, where when they have a caution flag, they get to choose what lane they want to restart in. I feel like it takes even more control away from the lead car because they can't choose who they want pushing them on their
Yeah,
bumper.
big push coming from Bubba to Blade, pushing Blade back to the lead.
Yep. And I say
Here
now
comes
Bubba's
Byron.
clear. Bubba just kind of went and moved Chastain up the track just a little bit. Now they got Byron's now clear too, so they can do 3 cars long blocking both
Yeah,
lanes if when that outside lane starts to get. Because that's the thing is that once that outside lane loses its momentum, it's hard to get it back going because your leaders will just work both lanes.
still the bottom line is cleared.
Yeah, the bottom lane is clear by a long way now, and yep, they're
Yep.
going to a commercial break. So yeah, we're 8 laps in. All right, everything seems to be updating well. That's a positive.
Yeah.
With the because that's one problem I've had with the live leaderboards has been that they don't necessarily update the best when I'm not constantly checking it. I wish your camera would be more consistent, but not much we can do
Yeah,
about it.
I hate when it does that. Kind of sucks, but I mean it is what
Yeah, we don't
it
have many
is.
options about it though.
Yeah, we really don't.
But yeah, so right now we're at commercial break. So for this first duel, who do you think's gonna race their way in?
To be fair, I feel like that if Jimmy Johnson does end up winning the duel, which is a good possibility because he's got a good car, I think Zane Smith will win. I think Chandler Smith will make it.
So you think Jimmy's gonna race his way in, and Zane Smith will get in as the alternate time trial?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the interesting thing because those two, Chandler and Zane, right now are running inside the top 10, or at least they were. And Chandler Smith, last I checked, Zane's passed him back now, but Chandler was running ahead of Zane at least.
Yeah.
And we were potentially going to have a situation like what happened to Ty Dillon 2 years ago.
Yep.
Where a car does really well in the duel, but gets outraced by one other car, and the provisional goes to somebody else instead.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's see. Nobody's talking in chat at least yet. Which
is yeah, so far.
Kind
of sucks,
checking
but
the chat, but there's nothing over there yet.
Yeah.
So how's everybody going though? We do have at least one person watching it. I don't know if that's you or not.
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
It's me, so I can keep an eye on what's going on.
Yep. Yeah, keep an eye, make sure that the stream and everything's steady. Alright, here we go. 2:30 on Sunday for the main event for the Daytona 500. And yeah, they have gotten entirely single filed out now. Which is going to make it really hard to get double.
Yeah.
Because nobody really wants to jump out there and take that risk if they don't know the person behind them is going to go with them. Like right now, I'd love to see Stenhouse and McDowell try and make a move for this spot. Problem is that Oh, hey, here we go. We got action in the back here.
Chandler Smith. And
No, that's
here goes
Allmendinger.
Allmendinger to the bottom.
Well, it
The
was
bottom of
Allmendinger
Dylan.
going to the top line, leading the rest of those cars. You had Gibbs, you had Johnson, you had one of the other legacy cars. I think that's Jones.
Both legacy cars, both Joe Gibbs, Trackhouse,
Yeah, and then
Austin Dillon. Here goes Bell to the bottom of Dillon.
Because yeah, the two RCR cars got split up in terms of the duels, which is unfortunate for
Kyle Busch and Austin Dillon.
Yeah, which is unfortunate for Kyle Busch fans who were hoping that Kyle could work with his brand new teammate. The other thing finish the duel.
Yeah. Still single file, except for the back part where Chastain and
where everybody's
the rest
just kind
are
of jockeying to see who can maybe make that outside lane work. But yeah, until there's a threat, nobody's really gonna go up there.
Yep. Now Zane Smith is in the driver's spot right now because Jimmy Johnson and Chandler Smith are in the back. So Zane Smith, as of right now, will be in the 500.
Earn his ticket there.
Yep.
As opposed to
we already know that Jimmy is already locked in on speed.
Yeah,
we all know that already.
He's gonna be in. The only effect there would be whether it's a time
Chandler Smith,
spot Zane. So that kind of gives Zane a little bit of an insurance policy. If Jimmy passes him, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. Now, the interesting thing that's going to come up next is the second duel with Travis Pastrana. I look forward to see what Travis will do in the draft.
Well, I'm curious to see how far he goes, knowing that he is locked in, so he can kind of just send it, caution to the wind, and crash the car because he knows he's in at least.
The question is, would he have a backup car though? That's the question. Does he?
It's 23-11, and it's Michael Jordan's team. I highly doubt that Michael Jordan is going to let his team show up to the track without a backup car.
I mean, you never know though. You know what I'm saying? Because
it's very
some teams don't have backup cars, like Rick Ware Racing. They don't have any backup cars right now.
I think Rick Ware even has one. They might not have one for both cars, but they should
maybe just one. Yeah, maybe just for one car, because you have Cody Ware in the 51.
Remember the fact that 2311 is one of only 7 Toyota cars in the field. So you think that Toyota wouldn't pay to make sure that all of their cars have backup plans? Especially Michael Jordan wanting his cars to have backup plans. I mean, I can understand if, again, a less funded team, like maybe a Front Row Motorsports, not having one backup car maybe for all 3 drivers. Some sort of organization that's not top of the line, but that's the thing. I mean, I feel like 2311 not having a backup car would be like if Chevy didn't bring back a backup car for each of the Richard Childress cars, because Richard Childress is gonna have 2 backup cars, I'm sure. And backup cars really don't matter unless we get a crash here, and they're going to another. That's 2 ad breaks now in 20 laps. So we're averaging about a ad break every 10 laps. So man, this duel is going by pretty quick, though. I will say that much.
It really is, because duels usually go by longer because sometimes there will be wrecks.
Yeah.
So far, there has
already 20 laps in to a 60-lap duel.
And I'm about to run out of time before I lose my watching a race. So I've got to figure out how to get to watch the rest of the duels.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to ask a lot of friends if they got any TV providers I can use their account for a bit.
Say your TV provider wasn't able to log you in?
No,
Or you just don't know your login?
I just don't know the login. My
Oh,
email,
that's
my
unfortunate.
password. That's what sucks the most. So
Yep. Oh, we got some action at the front of the track. Or no, that's the back of the pack. Looked like it was the front because they've actually separated into two separate packs, which is always fun to see. Because it's always nice to see that the pack can get broken up if the cars in back are slower than the cars in front. Because
right.
when it's all packed right together and nobody can really, and there's no real risk of falling out of the draft, I feel like it makes for less drama. Right. So yeah, right now, I mean, again, they kind of fallen into lockstep right now because I'm trying to remember who coined that term. Was it Marty Smith or someone? I know I've heard the term lockstep though involved when it comes to racing, but yeah, right now everybody's just kind of waiting to see what happens here. Like Jimmy is not gonna make an he's not gonna make a stupid move. He'll wait until probably about the final 10 laps to start worrying about trying to make moves. Because you can go back to front here in 10 laps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we got pit stops. Here we go.
Here we
Pit
go.
stops. Green flag
Pit
pit
stop
stops.
time.
Yes, these are the people pitting at the early end of the window because the fuel window is about 40 laps at
All the
Daytona.
Chevys are in the pit row. Oh, Chandler Smith's just gonna take fuel only. Okay.
Yeah, I think most of these teams probably going to take fuel only or two tires to try and get some track position over, say,
Yeah.
Zane, especially Chandler Smith trying to leapfrog Zane.
Exactly.
Yeah, because again, it's kind of the whole game of you're trying to leapfrog one specific driver. So you do whatever he doesn't. If you see him having tires laid out, you put your tires away. Although I would say you have your tires there. That way, if they make a last minute audible, you're ready to make the audible too. And that way, they don't know what your plan is. Oh, wow. That was a lucky break there for Ty Dillon. Almost had equipment leave the pit box. Luckily, that wasn't the case.
Damn, that sucks. Chandler Smith has got a pass through penalty for being
Oh,
too
yep.
fast on pit road.
Rookie mistake right there, and that's going to put Chandler Smith out of the Daytona 500 without a yellow.
Sadly. I mean, Stenhouse also got a penalty too. He was
Oh,
also too
he's
fast to
not the
pit
only
road.
one. Stenhouse, too.
Yeah.
Not as disastrous for Stenhouse, but
No.
yeah. That's kind of unfortunate because Zane Smith just got lined up with Michael McDowell here. Or so, I mean, even if he hadn't had that penalty, it was going to be hard to catch. But now Zane's
Yeah.
pretty much assured his spot. Again, unless there's a yellow, we know that Zane's got this. Now, when's his front pack going to pit, do we think? Alright, so yeah. That's it. The only other strategy I can think of is that this group here is probably going to pit around halfway. So when we get to about lap 30, I think they'll probably pit. It's possible that they try and run it almost dry and basically do a short fill at the very end. But I don't know if that's the strategy I'd want to go with personally. If I were the crew chief, I think I'd probably want to split it in the middle. But the biggest thing is trying to make sure that you can get everybody else on yours. Because the back, like the second pack though, the cars that have already pit are actually going about 5 miles an hour slower than the front pack is right now. So there's no rush to pit for these guys. Because they're pulling away and closing in on that back group.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, here you go. They're even showing the closing rate now. Oh, Blaney's in range of the draft from the back of the pack. That is not good for the back of the pack, guys.
2 seconds faster a lap than that group that already pitted. They're running them down in a hurry.
46.50 for Blaney on that last lap. He is the race leader. The William Byron, 48 seconds. Second and a half because Blaney's group is beginning
that's me.
Yeah. Give me a thumbs up when you got it fixed, so I can actually. All right.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. I just had to turn my phone down.
Yep. There we go. All right. Yeah, because we can't have the official race audio up, otherwise, copyright stuff.
Yeah, copyright. I just realized that.
Yep.
Because I just downloaded the Fox Sports app.
Yep. And got signed in with somebody's login.
No.
No?
I got
using the time, the free trial.
Which is an hour.
Yeah, that free trial is not going to last you this full race. Or at least not the full 2 duels.
Which is what's gonna suck mostly, but that's okay. We'll figure it.
Duel.
Because during that time, when we have time before the second duel, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, I know we already have one filler segment for that, but
yeah.
You want to figure out your thing that works for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask somebody.
We're at halfway. Let's see. Any of these guys gonna drive into pit road?
Halfway through the race right now. Some guys already pitted, but others have not yet.
Yeah, and
all the Chevys
the back
have
half
pitted.
of the pack has now been caught pretty much by the front half.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's the other thing, is that there's no rush for these guys to pit right now because they're gaining time.
Exactly.
Like, if you're not losing time to the guys who have already pit, what's the rush? Make your pit.
Exactly.
Especially where you know you're going to have to pit with 20 laps left, because you don't want to pit with like 5 to go. But if you have the room to get the get this thing going, pit late.
Yeah, exactly.
And here we go. Here comes the rest of the field. They have come to pit.
Here they come.
Here's the question: fuel only, or do you do tires here?
That's a good question. What do you do?
I think you do fuel only here for most of these guys, considering you were beating them on your current tires. So why worry about trying to get tires if you were beating them on your old tires?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Zane Smith lost his draft off of the pit road. I mean, it's not terrible for him because, again, he can grab the second pack, and or he just needs to not fall a lap down for the most part.
Yeah.
Oh, Ty Gibbs looks like he's all by himself too. Oh, Ty Gibbs pit stop penalty, entering too fast.
Oh no. That's
Another
not
pit
good.
penalty.
No good.
But I'm kind of impressed that they got on and off pit road both times without an issue.
Yeah, which is good. Got 28 laps to go in the duel with Logano leading the race.
Yeah. Yeah, Logano got the lead on the pit stops there.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Harvick, Bell, Blaney, Busher. You got no repeat teams through the top 5 except for those 2 Penske cars separated by a mile. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Blaney to the outside. He's got Busher with him.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, this dual race, when it comes to who makes it in, we already know it's probably Zane. But who's going to be starting where, I think there's still plenty of shaking.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Is it just me, or is everybody else getting tired of this Red Bull commercial of the leading tower pizza already?
Yeah, I'm tired of this shit. It's annoying.
I mean, just have a little bit more variety. Because, I mean, you have a lot of commercials that are still applicable and still somewhat funny to this day.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
have, like, 2 commercials in rotation, and when you're gonna have when you only have like 3 different, when you get 3 or 4 ad breaks in half a race, you're gonna end up seeing the same ads 2, 3, 4 times. Kind of reminds me of that. Remember when Danica raced her final Daytona 500 and her book had
God,
that ad for the entire time? Like her book, GoDaddy had that sponsor.
That was annoying to watch.
Yeah.
That was one of the worst things I've ever seen for like in a long time. Because the paint scheme that she ran for her final Daytona 500, what the crap was that, dude?
I mean, it hit
it
the
was
color,
terrible.
but it was just boring.
Oh, it was just terrible.
It really wasn't that bad. It was just a flat color, which is really boring. But I mean, it had the GoDaddy green. It was just missing any sort of orange or black to kind of.
It just missed everything. It just missed everything you were looking for in it, which.
Yeah, a contrasting color.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, ideally you would have had a contrasting color on there, but again, and it kind of falls into where I feel like with a lot of these one-color paint schemes, they aren't necessarily bad. It's just that there's just
no, they really aren't.
Just a block of color.
I mean, they really aren't though, but I mean, people are like, I don't know. I mean, what do you expect? To be honest, you know.
Well, and especially where they were an underfunded team, probably just went and slapped some paint on there to make the car look good for GoDaddy. And be like, here, we're gonna do the bare minimum. You're gonna pay us, and we're gonna get this car into the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now there's Michael McDowell is currently leading that kind of second pack there. That might be able to make a charge, but yeah, right now in these final 20 laps, it's going to be a matter of who's willing to try and dive out of the out from behind.
Yeah, facts. I really wish I could figure out how to get this to work because I really just want to watch these races without an issue.
Yeah.
But it's just not letting me do it, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to hop off this call to go try and get in contact with someone to see if you can get their login
I
or figure out
will.
what yours is,
Yeah,
and then
I'll
we'll
do
bring
it,
you
and
back in for Duel 2 or the halftime stuff that we got planned.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna figure out the situation, so I will. Folks, don't worry. I'll be back as soon as possible. So Ryan's a great host. I appreciate him having me on for a little bit. So let me go take care of what I gotta do real fast, so I can figure out how to watch the race as well, so I can stay active with him. So I'll be back as soon as I can, folks. Take care.
All right, there we go. And that is that the active leaderboard. Wow, that was almost a perfectly seamless transition. Just need a little bit more width out of that. There we go. So yeah, here we go. We're just me now. So there we go. How's everybody doing tonight? We got 4 people watching the stream. And we got 20 laps to go here. The first duel at Daytona. So here we go. So yeah, right now this front line of about 12, maybe 13 cars. Let's see, who's that last car in the line? Might be Zane. I think Zane might be that last car in the line. So there's 9 cars right now in position to try and go for it. Okay, Bowman's on pit road now for 4 tires, so he might have been trying to stretch the fuel. Or is he making a second pit stop, maybe? Both are possible, so. So, yeah, right now, I mean, this is basically a Zane Smith is in, and we're just kind of waiting to see when everybody's going to make their move here. So, here we go. Let's see. We got. Oh, they're panning back to that backpack. I thought they were showing it because there was something happening, but no. But yeah, no, they're just panning back there because they want to talk about the back of the rest of the pack. But yeah, right now it's basically just single filed out and waiting for something to happen here at the end. All right, there we go. That should be tidied up as much as I can. All right. So yeah, here we go. We're kind of solo hosting this for now, but and they're going to commercial break here with 17 laps to go. So yeah, I mean, looks like the first duel is not going to be all that interesting. Duel 2 tends to be the better of the two. Yeah, sorry about the lag there, guys. Not much I can really do because my internet's just deciding to act up tonight. But yeah. And it's not even a side-by-side commercial. Come on, NASCAR. Fun times. Yeah, not sure what's wrong with the stream right now. And say, I think ultimately what I should have done is I should have restarted my computer before the stream, but I didn't think to do that. So here we go. Alright, so yeah, just kind of waiting here for NASCAR to get back from the caution, or from the, not caution, but the ad break, which is long. And we're just kind of waiting to see if anything's going to happen here as we get closer and closer to 10 laps to go. Let's see. It's only been 4 lead changes the entire run here. But yeah, we're going to be at about 10, 15 laps to go when we come back green. Or not green, but when we come back from commercial break. Let me just try refreshing my webcam, see if that helps with the performance. Oh, there we go. That seems to have done something at least. But, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. We got 13 to go here as we go. We get back from the commercial break. But yeah. Yeah, caution free, and I don't anticipate both duels going this well. Usually when Duel 1 goes this clean, Duel 2 ends up being a bit of a mess. But yeah. So right now we got Duel number 1 coming down towards the end here. And here we go. Yeah, there's just so many there's just so many cars here that could potentially get it. But yeah, these front 4 Fords are gonna make it really hard for anyone to make a move, because Bell can't really make a move in 5th because he's got another Ford behind him. So I mean, like, unless Bell and McDowell, or not Bell and McDowell, if Bell can go to the top and drag Burton with him, which I don't necessarily see happening. Yeah, like, Bell's gonna have to drag everybody behind him. So Burton, Wallace, I could see Wallace going with him, but I don't see Burton. And then you got McDowell and Smith, who might. Yeah, pretty much everybody's just kind of waiting until 5 to go here, probably. Which is unfortunate for the entertainment value of the stream, because We're just kind of waiting here for this next run. All right, let's try refreshing that, and I'm also gonna switch out the logo at the top there because it's supposed to be Blue Green Vacations Duel. Oh, and we got him coming back. So we'll be back over there on that side by side with him soon enough. All right, let's see. All right, here we go.
Okay, so I had one of my friends from work who I know personally help me out. So as long as I delete their information after, I am all set to try it on a Disney Plus. Hopefully this will.
To try it on Disney Plus, you said?
Yeah, because apparently, because Hulu's on Disney Plus, so it should work.
I don't know how you're gonna get the race on Disney Plus.
Let's see.
I was gonna say, I'd love it if we could get that, but alright, there we go. Now we got the side by side going. Alright, so we got 8 laps to go, and I'm not sure where this push is gonna ultimately come from here to win this duel. Because yeah, there's no lap cars either to deal with right now, so there's 9 cars breakaway right now. So Zane Smith and McDowell maybe trying to make this happen. They also have Stenhouse as a lap car back there, breaking up the front row cars. But here's the thing: does Zane Smith make a risky move, knowing that he's in right now, and risk potentially messing himself out of a shot at it? Alright, so here we go. Yeah, I think right now, like, here's the thing. What do you do if you're in the backpack where the best you can do if you pass everybody is 10th? Like, do you really race that hard for that? Yeah, here we go. 5 laps to go. They gotta make a move soon, right?
That's you.
Alright, let's see what's gonna happen here as they come to 4 laps to go. Gonna have to make a run soon if they want to make one. I mean, the only people right now that can really afford to wait much longer is Blaney or Harvick, maybe Buescher. And that's kind of the other thing, is that you got four Fords currently holding down the front of the field, so is anybody really going to want to try and fight that? Ty Dillon with a tire off the car now. After they came in for an extra pit stop. Coming in for a pit stop this late in the race. Why not just take all the time necessary to get it right? Right?
Right.
Because I mean, you're making a pit stop with 5 laps to go in the duel. You're not going to. You're not trying to gain the spots for the start of the race. So yeah, so we got about an hour between now and when the second duel will go. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, my internet's going down. That's not good. Of course, my internet goes pretty much completely down here as we go 2 laps to go here. All right. All right, McDowell and Zane Smith are to the top of the line. There's just not enough energy right now in this pack to make much happen. But yeah, unfortunately, it seems like lost connection to the Discord call. Here we go, white flag, and here comes Ryan Blaney to the bottom. Kevin Harvick to the outside. Kevin's got the momentum here, so Kevin Harvick's got the run. Let's see, what's he gonna do here? Oh, Bell to the middle here. Bell going low, 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 low. There's no momentum, though, behind. And Logano right now, he's got all the momentum in the world, and he's got the lead, which is going to be hard to wrestle away. Bell to the outside here, coming off of turn 4 here at Daytona. It's going to be a head-to-head drag race. Oh, and Logano has his teammate Blaney to come to the rescue there. Logano gets your first heat win. Alright, now trying to figure out what's going on with my Wi-Fi. Let me try disconnecting and reconnecting real quick. Alright, let's try joining back. Oh, there we go. You there? I lost you for that last run to the checkers. I don't know if you saw any of that. Alright, there we go. So yeah, ultimately Blaney really just kind of helped Logano get that. So did you get your stuff figured out?
Working on it.
Alright,
I'm in Hulu. I mean, I'm on Hulu, but I'm trying to get NASCAR to come up.
Let's see. got everything set up here for the if you're ready to try
Trivia.
the Jeopardy thing
Yeah,
that I mentioned.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, let me just full screen it into its own browser. That way I'm not constantly fighting for... Alright, there we go. Alright, we decided I was going to get board control, right? To start it, I'm team 1.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, I'm going to go for 2021 for 500. Alright, who won the most races in 2021? Kyle Larson.
Kyle, that is definitely true.
Yep, nobody was even close there. Alright,
No, Larson. Let's do 2018 for 500.
Alright. Who won the most races in 2018?
Kyle Busch.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick, they tied for it. I'll give you the credit because you got at least one of them. But yeah, Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick both got 8 wins that season, although 2 of Harvick's were encumbered. So, alright, here we go. Let's go 2017 for 500. Who won the most races in 2017? That's Truex.
Yeah, the champion that year, Martin Truex Jr.
Yeah. Alright, your turn.
I'll do 2019 for 500.
Alright, have you noticed the theme yet with these 500 questions?
They're
who won the most races
asking
in
who
2019?
That would be Kyle Busch. No, Kevin Harvick. I'm sorry. It's Kevin Harvick.
Kevin Harvick, final answer?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, I think Truex actually got it again. Martin Truex Jr., there we go. So I managed to take a 1,000-point lead there, or 1,500-point lead now. Because I managed to nail that question. And steal it from you. Because, yeah, Kevin Harvick only got 1 win that year at New Hampshire.
Oh, yeah, that's right, he did.
I'll take 2020 for 500 and take Kevin Harvick winning 9 races in that season.
Yeah.
Let me guess, you were thinking 2020 when you said Kevin Harvick?
Yeah, I should have went 2020.
Yeah, so, I'd
I'll
say
go,
2019 is probably the hardest one on that list from out of those questions. Because the rest, it was pretty much who your champion was for the most part. Or who the deserving champion in a lot of people's minds was. So, Kenny, you have got board control.
I will do 2021 for 400.
All right. Who won the 2021 championship?
Kyle Larson did.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I even need to set your timer?
No.
Yeah, we both know the answer there.
That was the easiest question because Larson dominated 2021.
I'll take 2020 for 400. Who won the 2022? Who won the 2020 championship? It was Chase Elliott. There we go. All right, your turn.
I will take 2019 for 400.
Zayden did race his way in, by the way, guys. In case you guys weren't with us for that.
Okay, so Zane Smith did race his way in?
Yeah, he raced his way in.
Sorry, Chandler.
Yeah, so no Chandler in the 500.
Dang, that sucks.
So College Racing got bumped. You've got board control here in this half.
Yeah. I asked for a 2019 for 400.
All right. Who won the 2019 championship?
Kyle Busch. That was pretty easy.
Yep. All right. I'll take 2018 for 400. Who won the 2018 championship? Joey Logano.
Yep. Logano won his first out of 2 titles.
All right.
I'll take 2017 for 400.
And you already know the question. Who won the
Or
2017
Jokes Jr.
championship? Trust me, these questions do get harder.
Martin Jukes Jr.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, trust me, I know these questions do get tougher.
No.
I think 300, I think, is the hard ones. I'm going to take 2017 for 300. Who got Rookie of the Year in 2017? I think it was Eric Jones. What about you?
Yeah,
You think?
I think it's Jones.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to go Eric Jones. Yep, there we go. I got the points. I wasn't sure if you wanted to take another guess. Because Suarez was there too.
Yeah, because I know Suarez wasn't our rookie that year.
Yeah, he was. They were both rookies that year.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. Daniel Suarez wasn't our rookie.
Oh, I thought you said Suarez wasn't a rookie there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, your turn.
I'll take 2018 for 300.
All right. Who won the 2018 Rookie of the Year?
2018. I think it was. Damn, who won the 18 Rookie Year? Wasn't it? What's his name? What's his fucking name? Good
Time's
lord.
up.
Yeah,
Huh?
I don't remember.
I'm gonna go with William Byron.
Oh, it was William Byron. God dang it.
Let me grab some easy points there.
I was like, who the hell was the Rookie of the Year that year?
Yeah, that was Byron versus that was the Byron versus not Eric Jones. Byron versus Bubba.
Wallace. Yeah.
All right, and now it's my turn with board control. 2019, I'll take 300. Who won the 2019 Rookie of the Year honors? So that was the year that we had. Who did we have?
A lot of rookies.
Huh?
Oh, I know who won it. I know who won it.
Say it was Nemechek, right? John Hunter Nemechek.
Oh, I'm gonna take my guess. Daniel Hemrick.
Oh yeah, Hemrick. Forgot that Hemrick's here.
Nemechek was in. I won't say it.
Yeah, Nemechek was in the next rookie class. He made a few part-time starts, but yeah. All right, you've got board control.
I'm gonna do the 2020 NASCAR Rookie of the Year.
All right, 2020. Who got Rookie of the Year that year?
Cole Custer. Everyone knows this because Cole Custer won. Won Kentucky, the last race at Kentucky Speedway ever.
All right, in 2021, I'll take for 300. Who won the 2021 Rookie of the Year? There weren't many rookies were there last year or 2 years ago, was there?
I don't know. I have a guess. I have a guess of who it might be.
Yeah, and I say don't say it because I've got to try and guess it. I'm gonna go with.
I won't say it till after.
No, it wasn't Reddick. I gotta guess. I don't know. I'm not gonna take a guess. Who do you got?
Chase Briscoe. I got Chase Briscoe.
Yep, Briscoe got it. So you got some points, and now you're only 1,000 behind me.
Catching up.
And you've got control of the board.
I will do 2017 for 200.
All right. Who won the Coke Zero 400 at Daytona in 2017?
That was Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Yep.
I remember because that was what Stenhouse won his second race of the year. The second of his career for Roush Family Racing.
That's still his most recent race win too, unfortunately.
For Ricky, yeah. He struggled in the last couple years.
I'm gonna take 2019 for 200 this time. Who won the 2019 Coke Zero 400 at Daytona? I'm gonna go with Justin Haley.
That was Justin Haley.
Yep.
Because remember, that was when Haley made his second career start for Spire Motorsports. I'm going to take the 2018.
Wasn't that his third start? Because he made the Daytona 500 and Talladega, I thought.
No, he didn't. No, he made. He made Daytona in 2020. He made the 500 in 2020 for colleague.
Yeah, but I thought he did the. I thought
Oh,
he
was
did.
attempting the race, but he missed it.
He didn't miss it. In 2019, we barely had a full grid.
Maybe he did run
Not to
Daytona. I'm not
mention,
sure.
Spires always had a charter. Let's say he would
Oh,
have been.
no, because Ross Chastain drove the 77 Daytona.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No, wait.
it was Justin's second start because he ran Talladega. Justin's first start was Talladega.
Well, we got the question right, so board control is yours.
Take the 2018 for 200.
All right. Who won the
Right on it.
Overtons 400 at Chicagoland in 2018?
Kyle Busch. That was a great race between him and Kyle Larson.
Yep.
Excuse me.
For 200. Who won the 2020 Brickyard 400 at Indy? I believe it was that Kevin Harvick's win.
Yeah, I think
Kevin Harvick.
I believe it was Kevin Harvick because I know he held. Matt Kenseth was second. I do know that.
Yep, Kevin Harvick. Yep. So I got the point. I'm holding that 1,000 point lead right now.
I'm gonna take 2021 for 200.
All right, who won the Food City Dirt Race at Bristol in 2021?
I was Joey Logano over Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Yeah,
and Denny Hamlin.
All right, so you got an 800 point deficit here going into these final 5. I'll take 2021.
This is nerve-wracking.
Who won the 2021 Daytona 500? That was Michael McDowell.
That was that. Yeah, McDowell,
otherwise known as Michael McGoat.
Yes, McDowell deserved that Daytona 500. I'm gonna take 2018 for 100.
All right. Who won the 2018 Daytona 500?
Austin Dillon. That's pretty clear. Austin Dillon did.
I thought I might have been able to get you with that one.
You really thought? Because I knew it was Dillon because we talked about this the other night.
Let's go with I'm gonna take 2019 for 100. Who won the 2019 Daytona 500? That was Denny Hamlin.
Second out of 3 so far in the 500.
Yep.
I'm gonna take 100 for 2017.
Okay. Who won the Daytona 500 in 2017?
Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch did.
So you came on strong in that second half. Just
he really did
early enough. And 2020 Daytona 500, the race winner was not Ryan Newman, but it was Denny Hamlin 2 in a row.
Yep, Denny Hamlin after Newman led the lap coming into the final corner of the last lap. Everyone thought Newman was going to win that race, but when he moved to the outside, and then back to the inside to turn Newman, it was a terrible sight to see because everyone thought the worst for Ryan Newman because that was just terrifying to hear.
Well, and you had certain people reporting things that weren't true. Like people were already reporting that Newman was dead before it had been confirmed.
Yeah. It's not a good sight to see when people decide to think that worse is happening in reality. It did
something, and it's like
it wasn't confirmed.
Yeah,
it sucks because that's what killed Newman's rest of his career after that Daytona wreck.
Yeah,
because the last season he ran in 2021, he was just terrible.
Wonder prior to Joey Logano, wonder what the last time a driver won the championship in the same year that his car number was. Because obviously Logano got the 2022 championship driving the number 22 car.
Newman's stats are this: 2 top 5 finishes and 5 top 10s. Average start 23.4. Led 4 laps in his career. He's got 4 DNFs. His best finish was 3rd. Lowest 39th. He finished 28th in points. For 2021. His average finish was 22.5. So obviously his best run was Daytona, the 500.
Yep.
His second best finish was Bristol Dirt with a fifth.
Hmm.
His second top 5 finish.
Yep.
He finished 7th at Homestead. Okay, no, I'm sorry. His second best finish was 3rd. He's got 2 top 5 finishes. It was just 3rd place. So why let's say he's got 2 top 5 finishes if he's got 3?
Not sure.
So what I should say was 3 top 5s, 6 top 10s.
So yeah, right now we're just kind of waiting in the in between for the race. We got another hour, or we got another half hour. Want me to see if I can find another Jeopardy game
Yeah,
for
if
us
you
to
want.
play?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Again, I can't promise that we're gonna have good answers
No, you really can't though.
because yeah, that was the only one I'd made. Do you want? We should try and find something NASCAR related.
Yeah.
Let's see, NASCAR Jeopardy. All right, let's reset. And then you can have control of the board to start this one this time.
We'll start with NASCAR Drivers 500.
I haven't. I need to switch the stream back over to it. Wait, you can see it already?
No, I can't see it. It's not there.
I didn't think I had switched it.
I thought. Yeah, I thought so. Who won the first duel? Because I'm seeing it right now.
Joey Logano.
Okay.
He got the help from his teammate at the last second to hold off hard charging Christopher Bell.
Mm.
Yeah, it's pretty much the most boring result we could have gotten.
Yeah, but I mean, Zane Smith transfers into the 500. Unfortunately, Chandler Smith will not make the race, which is sad enough to see for a rookie to not make it. But congrats to
Well, and that's the thing
and
is that one rookie misses it while the other rookie gets in.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Zane
So
Smith is also a rookie, so
yeah. So congrats to Zane Smith on making the race.
yep.
Sorry
so
for Chandler Smith.
Which category did you want?
Drivers for 500.
Drivers for 500. Okay, here we go. Who drives the number 11 car?
Denny Hamlin.
Shock and surprise. All right, now I got control of the board. I'm gonna go NASCAR tracks for 500. What? This track has a T in it. Talladega, maybe.
What?
What is this question? I mean, I'm gonna say Talladega because it has a T.
I have no idea.
Yeah, there's so many of them. Talladega. That's not the name of the track, but yeah, Talladega.
I mean, what the
Talladega
frick?
Super Speedway, but oh boy,
Yeah.
you have control of the board, but I'm worried now that I've seen that question.
I will take NASCAR drivers for 400.
Who drives the number 3 car?
Austin Dillon.
Yep. All right, here we go. I'm gonna take NASCAR flags for 500. The white flag is for the last lap. The signal for final lap. Yep.
Yep, that makes
All
sense.
right, I take the lead on points here.
Hmm.
Now you.
I'll do NASCAR. I will do NASCAR sponsors 500.
NASCAR sponsors for 500. Chase Elliott is sponsored by this.
Napa.
Yep. Nice job. NASCAR Series for 500.
Here we go.
Series Charles Buchanan drives in. What?
Who?
This has got to be like, what, ARCA? I'm going to say ARCA. You want to take another guess?
I'm not even going to guess. I'm not even going to do it.
Series. I don't know
Okay,
where
it
I
was-
pulled that out of.
I don't know how the hell you got that, but what?
I can't
How
believe I
did
pulled
you-
that one off.
I was completely like, first off, who the crap is that? I've never heard of that dude. I had never heard of him.
That
Ever.
was funny. All right, your turn. You've got control of the board.
Let's pick NASCAR sponsors 400.
Elias, you're gonna very much avoid that column now. You
No,
said NASCAR
sponsors, not
400.
yes.
Kyle Busch is sponsored by this.
Oh, what are we referring to though? Like last season or this year?
Guessing that it's a year old or so at least.
I'm gonna M&M's then.
Yeah.
It better be M&M's.
Yeah,
Okay,
there
yeah,
we
it
go.
is. I was like, what is it referred to? Is it referred to RCR this year or Joe Gibbs
Yeah,
last
no, I'm
year?
pretty sure that this is from last year at least.
I was like, it better be.
I'm gonna take tracks for 400 here. This track is in
Pretty good.
Nevada, Las Vegas.
I mean, it better be Las
It's
Vegas.
the only track in Nevada.
Yeah, it literally is. It better be.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, your turn.
I'll do NASCAR Series 400.
That's a bold pick considering what the 500 was. Series Grant Infinger drives in.
Oh, that's easy. The NASCAR Track Series.
Yep. Trucks. All
And
right.
it's like,
NASCAR flags for 400. The green flag is to start the race. Oh, I gotta switch earbuds for the second race. But yeah,
yeah.
I still can't
I
believe I
will-
got that 500 question right.
Oh, I am so shocked.
Let's go NASCAR drivers for 300.
I
Drives
thought it was
number
me.
Oh wait, oh sorry.
I thought it was me.
Yeah, it was supposed to be you, I think.
Yeah,
You
I
want
think
this
so.
one?
Oh, no, it's yeah, fuck
It's
it.
an easy
Kevin
enough
Harvick.
question. You got this.
Kevin Harvick, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even though you didn't pick it, it's a pretty easy category that we would probably
Yeah.
go to.
Yeah.
NASCAR tracks for 300. The big one at is this gonna be Talladega again? The second Talladega answer in this?
Might be.
Duh. What? What? Big one at Darlington? What on earth? I've ever heard of the big one at Darlington.
No.
I've heard the big one at Daytona and I've heard the big one at Dega. Okay, I
Never
guess I got that one wrong.
I've never seen it at Darlington ever.
All right.
Maybe once in my entire life.
I mean, I've seen
I've
some big
ne-
wrecks, but I've never heard it called the big
Yeah.
one at.
I'll do NASCAR sponsors 300.
All right, NASCAR sponsors for 300. Dale Sr., who died in a car crash, was sponsored by.
Wrench.
Yeah, say we had this one in an earlier one. Wait, this person spelled it good wrench, but it's supposed to be good wrench. But
Of
yeah.
course they did.
All right, here we go. NASCAR Series for 300. Series Harrison Burton drives in. This is probably his Xfinity Series days. There we go.
It probably might. Yes,
Yeah.
they better
Got
be.
it. All right, your turn.
NASCAR flags 300.
The yellow flag is for this reason.
Caution.
The signal of caution. By the way, I've got a cheat code for the flag section on my wall over in the other room.
Of course you do.
Yeah, I've got literally a metal sign that shows all the flags and what they mean underneath it.
Of course you do. I think it's your turn now.
Yeah, NASCAR drivers for 200. Who drives number 9? Chase Elliott.
It's so easy.
I'm going to lose this one just because of that big one at Darlington comment.
Maybe not, though. You never know.
All right, your turn.
I'm going to do NASCAR sponsors 200.
All right, MTJ, sponsored by this.
That's Pro Shops.
Tracker Boats.
What?
I think that's the same company, though.
I still,
Yeah, Bass
that's
Pro and
still,
Tracker Boats are the same company.
yeah.
Because whenever he has Bass Pro on the hood, Tracker Boats is what they Tracker Boats and RVs is on the side.
Right.
All right, NASCAR tracks for 200. This track is named for its town. Literally half of them. I mean, Dover, Darlington, Charlotte.
I don't even know.
I'm gonna say Dover. You want to take a guess?
Oh, I'm good.
Homestead, Miami. Are you kidding me?
What the? What?
Oh boy, I'm gonna get killed because of these NASCAR tracks questions.
Give me a NASCAR Series 200.
All right, Matt Kenseth drives in this series.
Cup?
Yep.
Like,
how
what?
are you getting all these easy ones, and I'm getting the ones that are just completely?
I don't know.
All right,
don't
NASCAR
know.
flags for 200. Checkered flag is to end the race. Yeah, there we go. All right, I'm down by 1,000 heading into this final one, so I need you to get each one of these wrong, and I need to score on each one.
All right, give me NASCAR sponsors for 100.
Denny Hamlin is sponsored by this company.
FedEx. This is the easiest shit ever because it's FedEx.
Yeah. I mean, these are the 100s at this point. They're supposed to be kind of the easy ones. This track holds the first race of the NASCAR season, Daytona.
And we know this, obviously.
We're literally typing Mata, and that's not the name of the track. It's International Speedway, not Motor
Why
Speedway.
do you say Daytona Motor Speedway? Who the says it like that?
Nobody. Not even the people who pay for the track's name. It's Daytona International. But I gave myself the points because I got it at least right that it's Daytona.
Give me NASCAR drivers 100.
All right. Who drives number 19 car?
Exterior. This is simple.
Yep. All right. Oh, they're rolling for Duel 2, so let's hurry this up. Oh, whoops, I accidentally clicked on an old one.
We gotta go quick.
NASCAR Series. What series is Truex driving? Cup. All right, you got your final question.
Flags.
NASCAR flags for 100.
Here we go.
The green and checkered flag is for...
Green and checker?
Yeah.
The start/finish. I've never. That's my guess. I don't know.
To end a stage.
Oh. What?
Yeah, they throw a green and white checkered flag to end each stage. Remember?
Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, here we go. We better get ready for duel. The duel.
Yeah, we gotta get ready for duel number 2. But you won that one handily. Mainly because I kept getting crap for questions. I mean, this track is named after its town. Literally, most of them. Sonoma. Las Vegas. Kansas isn't named after a town. Homestead, Daytona, Charlotte, Darlington, Talladega. No.
Hey, Ryan. This is stupid to ask. You know you have a Pluto TV, right?
Yeah.
Can I log into it as well?
I don't know if it would let 2 people be logged into the same thing. Not to mention, I don't know my login stuff off the top of my head.
Oh, dang it. Alright, well, I don't think I'll be able to watch the race then.
Alright.
The person I try to log into doesn't have NASCAR on it, so I'm like, great.
Well,
It's
that's
irritating.
unfortunate.
That's irritating, but hey, it's alright.
Alright, so you're gonna pop out of here then?
Fortunately, I guess so.
All right. Well, hey, you know what? We can get this. We can. I'd love to have you back in for another race later on this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever. Hopefully, we'll be one of these weeks. Like, if I can figure out,
Yeah, and if you
I
want to
can
hop in
buy.
on the stream, I'll still say that way you can kind of
Yeah,
still talk while you go watch the race on regular TV.
yeah. If I can figure that out, because I don't think it will let me.
All right. Well, I'll
Oh,
talk to you later.
talk to you later, Ryan. Have a good one, man.
Yep.
Sorry, folks. I'm really sorry. I don't know if they can still hear me or not.
Let me.
All right, that's. I mean, shoot me a text. And let me know who makes it in.
Yeah, I definitely will.
'Cause I know it's Austin Hill and Connor Daly trying to race the way in.
And now Hill is in the alternate, by the way.
Okay,
So if it's
Because Daly never made a lap.
yeah, because Daly never made a lap, and because Hill was faster than Chandler.
Right.
So because that was the other thing is that Chandler would have still had a shot if he was the fourth fastest.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not that backup plan for him.
Yeah. Either way, well, I'll catch you later, man.
Yeah, catch you later.
Yep.
All right, there we go. All right, so unfortunately, we're down to just two of us for this broadcast, but hopefully, you guys are still hanging around here. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that little bit of NASCAR trivia, no matter how stupid it got at the end there. I mean, who's Charles Buchanan? I don't even remember him. Really, but man. So yeah, we're getting ready for the second duel though here. This one's got Kyle Busch in it. It's got most of the Toyotas, I believe, are in this duel. Yeah, Austin Hill is the one trying to race his way in over Connor Daly. So yeah, literally, unless Connor Daly's able to race his way in, we know who the four are. So if Pastrana gets ahead of Daly, it's Hill going in. All right, so they're all practicing pit road, and wow, that 50 car is bouncing. Man, more trouble for more trouble here for Connor Daly. That is not good. But yeah, that thing is just bouncing way more than it should. That is definitely not the way you want to be starting a race, though. Yeah, you don't want to beat yourself. But yeah, here we go. Getting ready to go back green here. All right, here we go. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Time to Go racing for 150 miles, 60 laps here. That first duel was so clean, I can't imagine that we're going to have a second race go that well. So here we go. Green flag is out, and Connor Daly's hanging back and waiting to see what's going to happen. Curious to see what Larson's going to do since he picked the inside lane here. There we go. Briscoe's pushing Kyle Larson out to a big lead there. And say Kyle Busch should get leaving a bit of room there for Amarola. No, Busch closes that gap back into the lead two cars there. Now you got Larson, Briscoe, Kyle Busch, and Elliott there on the inside lane, and they're starting to break away. So yeah, there's 4 Toyotas in this race, so there's plenty of drivers to potentially be racing and working together here. It feels so weird seeing them blur out the dashboards. I mean, I know why they're doing it, but it feels weird to see it blurred out that much. I mean, but yeah, right now, here comes that outside lane. You got Amarola, Cindric, Suarez on that outside lane. Now with the momentum, Amarola's clear. He can move down if he wants to try and lead the inside line. Yeah, a little bit of a bad push there from Kyle Busch to Briscoe. Ended up checking up their line and losing a ton of momentum. But yeah, allowing this top line to start to break away. All right, so yeah, here we go. Here we go. And just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen here as they're building up momentum. Because they're still in that kind of 200-mile-an-hour pace lap formation right now. It's just kind of seeing which lane is going to break first. Amarola is really trying to make that top line work, or at least pull the 2-car clear as well. If they could get both of those cars clear, I think they would go down the track, but right now they can't seem to get both of them clear for now, so they're waiting for Suarez to give a nice big push like that, right there. But problem is that Briscoe's keeping Larson in this fight too, so. So here we go. We're already 5 laps in. Wow. It's going fast. Let me just make sure that everything's still updating. But yeah, I mean, right now they're just locked in this grid right now, and nobody can really get forward. No one can really get backwards, which is not exactly the best. So here we go. Man, these cars, again, they're just locked together in their lines. Oh, caution? Oh, yeah, caution flag for side window out of somebody's car flying out. So, lap 67 of the night, and we finally have a caution flag. Amarola is going to be the race leader over Larson, Cindric, Briscoe, Kyle Busch, the top 5 for this. So this will be the first time we see the choose cone in play at the plate tracks. Again, my opinion of it is that I think it's just... I'm not the biggest fan of the choose cone at plate tracks because I feel like you're taking too much of a gap for the leader, too much of an advantage for the leader away to pick who they want pushing them. Especially where plate racing is already so beneficial to the race leaders. So, yep, here we go. I'm gonna run a quick ad while they're at commercial break, and I'm gonna go grab myself a thing of water. I'll be right back. Alright. Here we go. Pit stops are happening. Alright, here we go. I'm back. Alright, here we go. So it came out of Justin Haley's car, it sounds like, for this window. But yeah, that testament to the wind, I guess. So here we go. Justin Haley, the 2019 Daytona 400 winner. We went over that one during the jeopardy break there. Hey, you know what? Fair point there, Travis. Travis Pastrana has a pretty good idea of how this communication stuff goes. He thought putting the hand out the window meant that they wanted him to go to the inside. But yeah, they're doing the choose cone right now, so here we go. That doesn't look like there's a window in that 31 car still. Interesting to see that. I'm not a. I'm. And this is probably going to stay my feeling, at least until the Daytona 500. Maybe they'll prove me wrong about it giving the leader too much, or putting the leader at a disadvantage too much to not know who he's going to be getting pushed by. But I feel like that's an advantage for the leader that you're taking away by changing this rule. Because there's already not enough. I mean, the leader is already a sitting duck to some extent. But yeah, especially late in the season during, like, say, the fall Daytona, the fall Talladega race, you end up having whatchamacallit, you have two people you have teammates potentially that aren't in the championship fight anymore choosing behind the leader that isn't their teammate to try and not give them the best push possible, to try and help work get something for their teammates. Again, there's a lot of weird strategy stuff that could happen. Maybe it won't happen and it'll be a moot point all year, but I doubt it. Here we go. Back to green flag. Here we go. Amarola getting pushed here. But the two Kyles, the Kyle and Kyle show on the top side, that's going to be a really hard 1-2 combo to beat. Like, name a more iconic duo in, yeah, name a more iconic duo when it comes to NASCAR in the last 5 to 10 years, other than the Kyle and Kyle show. Maybe the Busch brothers would be more of an iconic duo, but I think the Kyle and Kyle show takes the cake there. So Larson ended up going to the bottom of the racetrack there and leaving Kyle Busch up top to keep working. This time he's got Suarez up top to get some pushing. So there we go. Kyle Busch, Suarez not able to get down, but Kyle could. What's he going to do? Kyle's going to stay on the top side. No, what? What are you doing, Kyle? Come down in front of Kyle. But yeah, Busch and Larson need to be able to get in front of him here. Especially when you saw the 99 coming off your bumper. I mean, spotter's got to tell you, there we go. 99's off your bumper. Come down, Kyle. Come down. Down the track, Kyle. Kyle Busch to the bottom. Come on. And he's hey, you know what? At the very least, he's staying loyal to the guy that's pushing him here, Suarez. Seems like he wants to get himself and Suarez clear before he makes a move. But I feel like that might end up costing him here more than it's going to end up helping him. Alright. So yeah, I mean, right now it's just... There we go. Kyle's clear, but Suarez is right on his bumper. Suarez might be clear. I think Suarez might be clear. Come on down, Suarez. Yeah, Suarez, come down, come down. They're still on that outside lane. Maybe they're finally going to have enough momentum to maybe even clear Priest, though. Oh, nope, there we go. There goes Amarola back, pushing Larson way out ahead of even Kyle Busch, and now Larson's clear to move up the lane if he wanted to. It's just so weird how it's accordioning back and forth. Because Larson will get passed by 3 cars on the top lane. You'll be 3 cars deep. And then you'll end up clear by over a car length over Kyle Busch. Alright, but yeah, this line-to-line battle is certainly interesting, that's for sure. Here we go. Larson and Amarola hooked back up again. Another decent push. Doesn't quite get Larson clear like he did earlier. Alright, so yeah, there we go. Now Kyle Busch and Daniel Suarez were able to get down in front of Kyle Larson. There we go. So the inside lane has established dominance now, and Kyle Busch has control. Here we go. Kyle Busch, let's go. Man, also this hoodie's really cool. But yeah. So yeah, right now we're just kind of waiting to see what that top line can do now that Kyle and Suarez are out of it. I mean, there should have been some practice, though. I mean, that's kind of the biggest thing when it comes to feeling bad for Daly in particular, because Daly didn't even get a lap in to qualify, and Chandler Smith also had issues. All right, here we go. Glad to hear that Todd Gilliland's got a ride now for the full season, I believe. Or maybe he's short one race, but yeah, it's pretty much a full season now that he's loaded up for between the 38 and the 15. So here we go. Going to commercial break for them, so that means I get to check the chat and maybe answer a couple questions if people have some. And of course, it has to be a full course yellow too. So we're 17 laps in. Had 7 lead changes already compared to only like 5 in the last race. But yeah, so right now it's Busch, Larson, or Busch, Suarez, Larson, Amarola, Priest, Keselowski, Cindric, Hamlin, Elliott, Truex, your top 10. Riley Herbst, just dropped down to 11th that time as they came across the line. LaJoy, Ty Gilliland, Reddick. Alright, so yeah, there's quite a few cars going around here. But yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot to talk about here because for the 90% of the field, they're just racing for their starting spots here, which is interesting, but where none of them want to tear up their cars. Yeah, they're kind of all just waiting for the end of the race. And honestly, these twin races, the duels, could probably be about 30 to 40 laps, make it 100 miles each. You'd get about the same amount of action. You wouldn't now you might not have a pit stop necessarily yet. Maybe you make it a real fuel mileage game and make it almost like a pit stop competition, or if someone can manage to extend the fuel window beyond what's typically accepted. You could possibly have a really good finish. But the way it is right now, you basically get to pit anywhere between lap 20 and lap 40, and then you're good, and then you've got another 20 laps to go or another 15 before you really start thinking about it. Ooh. We got Jamie calling. What's up?
Yo.
How's it going?
Not too bad. Finally got situated. Watching the duel here.
Yep, that was the same thing I was doing.
You doing the YouTube live thing?
Yep. Not sure why it stopped playing through my earbud. But yeah, I'm over on the YouTube live stream right now.
Is it too late to try the?
Probably. I mean, right now I've got a lot of layouts from because I tried doing it with another guy earlier tonight, and I got a bunch of layouts. Not to mention we're already we're already a third of the way through this second duel. But yeah, if you want to hop on tomorrow and we can get it all situated for the 500.
Yeah, we can try to get it situated. I work till 8 o'clock, which means I'll probably get home around like 9:30.
Yep.
So the truck race will be about halfway over by the time I get over there.
Yeah, and I'm not streaming the truck race this week, so.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, we can definitely try it.
But yeah, tomorrow. If you want to hop in the chat though, I'm live, so.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. There we go. There we go. Everything's back in my ear. All right. Hopefully that's. I'm gonna just make sure I got everything up as far forward as I can. But yeah. So that was interesting. But yeah. Can't mate? Oh, people can't make it on fuel, yeah, so. Alright, here we go. People are talking. They're talking about some people maybe being able to stretch the fuel. That's ridiculous. But yeah. Oh boy! Oh, my internet's dropping down again. I'm gonna X out of that because I don't need that up right now. All right, here we go. I was gonna say it's right now. It's pretty much for most of the field. It's gonna be a fuel conservation game, which is gonna make Kyle Busch a little bit behind the eight ball. Although I think Kyle should be able to make it as far as most of the leaders. So him being first versus being second or third isn't gonna be a big deal. Try refreshing that, see if that helps the signal, because I know that helped it earlier. Yeah, it's a really weird issue that Connor Daly has because his car has been just bouncing. Yeah, the entire it was bouncing really hard when he came off of pit road. It kind of looked like some of those TV cars that you see when they those classic cars or whatever, where the suspension goes up and down to the music. That's what it looked like when he was coming off pit road. But yeah. A lot of the field getting single file now just because a lot of people are trying to make it on fuel. But yeah, Connor Daly is pretty much hoping for a luck situation to get to the Daytona 500, but yeah, on speed, it's pretty much gonna be Austin Hill. It looks like, and also Hill has the provisional. So if Pastrana ends up winning it, he will be in as well. All right. So yeah, now they're the side-by-side commercial. Just kind of everybody kind of just getting in line and waiting now for the pit stops to come around a little bit, be it past 40 laps. It sounds like is when a lot of people are talking about pitting. Because yeah, that earlier pit stop is gonna help a lot of people kind of extend it, but yeah, I mean, a couple guys on the outside, but they're all just trying to get to the inside lane ultimately. I don't think they were actually trying to make anything happen up there. But yeah, after watching that first duel where the first group that came to pit road lost time to the leaders by pitting earlier, I don't think favorite paint scheme. As I said, this question was posed to me quite a few times last night during Daytona, but there's a lot of good paint schemes. I mean, that Tootsie car is pretty good. I really like the red and black Haas car, honestly, even though we've seen it a lot. Same thing with the Sunny D car. I've loved the Sunny D cars almost every year, and this year is not all that much different. So, look, that one looks good as well. I mean, I think probably like, there really isn't a bad paint scheme out there for the most part, outside of I'm not the biggest fan of Gregson's car. Like, Gregson's car might be the only one I'm not a big fan of. Yeah, the Guns N' Roses scheme is pretty good. That ran earlier tonight in the first duel. In this duel, I would probably give the edge a little bit to Suarez in that Tootsie's car, but yeah, Elliott's scheme is just kind of the same old thing that he runs every year, and that's kind of the only things that I don't get overly excited about is when it's the same scheme year after year. Especially when there's a lot of room to experiment potentially, because they've shown in the past with their cars that Napa can widely vary their paint scheme. Because, like, I'd love to see maybe one year is Napa primary go back to a very blue design like what he used to run back when he was in the 24 car. I'm sure we'll see that as a throwback scheme eventually. But here we go. And it says there's a lot of cars out here that say right. Stemming to the last duel. Hey Eli, how's it going? Yeah, I actually do, I've seen a lot of people saying how they don't like the Bubba car, the McDonald's car, but honestly, I mean, yeah, it could have a little bit more red around it, but I actually quite like the mix of red and black on the McDonald's cars. Kind of reminds me back to the old McDonald's car that McMurray and Larson ran back in, I think it was 2018 when they ran that red and black red, black, and yellow McDonald's car. That looked really good. Eli, we're just comparing paint schemes while we're waiting for this fuel mileage race to figure itself out here. There's a lot of people kind of trying to figure out where they're going in terms of fuel mileage. Haley thinks he might be able to make it. The rest are trying to force him to go faster. Yeah, his DoorDash car from 2021. Yeah, his DoorDash cars have always kind of been pretty good. And say I haven't seen if there's any big update to the car for this year. That's always kind of the hard part is when they run the same scheme year after year. It eventually starts to get boring. Not this week, probably. Might do it for some of the more standalone races, like Bristol Dirt. I might do it for if I'm not there in person. Or some of the other truck standalone races where they're not with the Cup Series, because I'd like to talk about some interesting tracks. Briscoe's car looks loose. Yeah. Briscoe almost got wrecked by Kyle Busch pushing on him earlier in the race back when it first went green. So here we go. As I say, I actually quite like the 60 or the 62 car there for Austin Hill. Looks pretty good too. Oh, there's a wreck. Which one were you trying to delete there, Eli? The wreck. Because I can remove it for you. But yeah, I'm not seeing a wreck, so I'm guessing you're talking about the wreck one. But yeah. Oh. That one's fine. Is that Eli? That one's fine. All right. So yeah, right now, let's see. Yeah, Denny Hamlin trying to make some moves, and yeah, he's always got a pretty good car to try and make something happen with it. Problem is that he's got three other teammates in this race, but they don't seem to be all right there with him. Yeah, he's got Truex in front of him, but he's got nobody behind him to kind of work with him. Where are the other Toyotas in this race? Because there's supposed to be four of them. Reddick's in 15th. Oh, yeah, and Pastrana's in 19th. So that's the other Toyota. But, yeah. Here we go. All right, here we go. Now Suarez pushing really aggressively on Kyle Busch's car. Kyle looks loose there. Yeah, Kyle looking really loose there from the back bumper getting pushed. We're going to have to wait and see because I think Kyle is almost certainly going to need to pit. I think the only ones we're thinking that can maybe make it without pitting is Justin Haley in the 31. That's the only one that might be able to make it. Oh, crash! Yep, there it is. Kyle Busch gets wrecked. Yep, there's the yellow, and now we're going to get the pit stop, and this is going to be the end of the fuel mileage. Yeah. Oh, Austin Hill's in it. Uh-oh, that's not good. He's going to be... And, yep, Kyle's already put the window net down. I think he's out. Man, that's a bummer. Yeah, say if Austin Hill can't continue, he's gonna have to rely on Pastrana beating Daly. But man, Kyle just got absolutely turned there just from a lot of aggressive pushing. But yeah, Eli, you and Jamie both missed me and Kenny. We were on here. He was on here earlier with me. But we were doing some NASCAR Jeopardy games while we were waiting for stuff to happen. But yeah, bummed that Kyle got wrecked there. I was hoping he could finish it out. Guess we're gonna be starting in the backup car, but at least we got backup cars. But yeah, we're doing NASCAR trivia games in between the two duels to bridge that almost an hour time that we had between the two races. Or at least what felt like an hour. All right. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see that Kyle Busch was not overly happy on the radio after that. I mean, you go ahead and get wrecked like that, you're bound to get a fiery quote from him. Let me see if I can get a little bit more width out of this. There we go. That's a little bit better, at least. But yeah. Right now it's kind of just a waiting game to see what's going to happen now on the pit stop. What manufacturer has the most wins in the Daytona 500? It's got to be Chevy. Between Dale Senior only got one. Maybe I don't know who Petty got his Daytona 500s with. Chevy had a lot with Jeff Gordon. Yeah, it's gotta. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know for sure if it's Chevy or not. Yeah, because again, Chevy hasn't won much recently. He's only won like 3. Now they've easily got the most Daytona 500 pole awards because they've started on the front row the last like 20 years. Like, who was the last? I wonder who was the last non-Chevy to win the pole award for the 500. 2012 pole winner, maybe. Because 2013 was Danica, then 2014 was Austin Dillon, and then it's been Hendrick ever since then. So yeah, ultimately in that wreck, yeah, the 15 got caught up. Oh, Pastrana might have gotten a bit of a piece of that too. That's not good. Who has the next most in terms of Daytona 500 wins outside of obviously, because Petty has 7. Is it Gordon and Hamlin at 3 apiece, or is there someone who has 4? Trying to think if there's someone who got 4 Daytona 500s in that time frame, because I know like some of the really good drivers that a lot of people point to, like Mark Martin, never got one. I think it, or maybe did Jeff Gordon get 4? I know he got 4 championships, but I thought, okay, there is someone who got 4 Daytona 500s. Oh, Brad Keselowski huffing the grass. Let's say Yarborough, maybe? Or Darrell Waltrip, maybe. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Waltrip? Did Darrell get 4? Trying to think of very good drivers who I know did get 500 wins, because it's easy to name the ones who didn't. But yeah, if it wasn't Jeff and it wasn't Darrell, then I'm thinking Yarborough or Allison, maybe? No, Allison's didn't have that many. Okay, it was Yarborough. Okay, I was gonna say it's either one of the Yarboroughs or maybe Waltrip got that many. But yeah, not surprised to see Kelly Yarborough there. I don't know. The 6 avoided everything that I saw. I thought the 6 car got through unscathed. All right. Say, Jamie, you gonna try and pull up another trivia question for me? Let me guess. Saw the wrong car when you were asking about the 6 there. Yeah, Jamie's looking for some trivia. I'm kind of curious who won that 2012 Daytona 500 pole. Okay, yeah. So Carl Edwards in 2012 was the last non-Chevy to win the Daytona 500 pole award. Has Toyota never won a Daytona 500 pole? I mean, I guess that would make sense because, yeah, I mean, but it kind of seems weird that they haven't gotten a pole. Yeah, oh yeah, I get the joke. Kyle can't find any amigos, even at his new Chevy manufacturer teammates. All right, here we go. Jamie's got us another trivia question in the chat. Let's see. Oh, and we're back on back from the commercial break here. Uh, 62 going to the garage. That's opening up an opportunity. Best average start position for the Daytona 500. Is it really this easy? Because I feel like Alex Bowman, he might have had a couple of really bad starts, but I feel like 6 front row starts in a row out of 8 Daytona 500s he's been in total has got to help that average. Bowman? I mean, unless someone has like 1 or 2 starts and got a pole position or something in that 1 or 2 starts. Kyle had to kind of slow himself down, make sure he got the right brands and stuff with Chevy Camaro as opposed to Toyota Camry. Wonder how many times he's rehearsed the Chevy and Camaro parts as opposed to Toyota. Okay, Bowman's third on the list. Did the other two what is Bowman's average start in the 500? Because I know he had a couple of garbage years of BK racing and whatnot. Okay, so he has an average start of 6.1. All right. And say the other two people ahead of him have got to be older guys, but we're back to green. And say they got to be older guys, right? There's no way they're a younger one. Maybe Kyle Larson might be if it is a younger guy. Because I know Larson had some good runs in the Ganassi cars, and now that he's in a Hendrick car, he's gotten 2 front row starts in a row. But I'm not certain that the Ganassi cars were that great to start with. But McMurray was not. I mean, he qualified okay, but okay, Dale Jr. leads it. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, here we go. We're back to green though. We got 13 laps to go here in this second duel here at the Daytona International Speedway, and Larson and Amarola have a decent lead out ahead of everybody else now. Daly's up to 17th. Is that? Yeah, that puts him into the transfer spot. So Daly might make the Daytona 500 here. Oh, hey, Will. But yeah, right now, yeah, Larson's pretty much got the right situation here. Just ride out in that bottom lane, and hey, if it carries you further forward, great. If not, who cares? You're on the front row. I don't know. Brad K hasn't wrecked anybody yet. So far, the only car to cause a crash so far was Suarez. That was Dale Earnhardt Sr., Jamie. Nice try. It was a good effort on that one, but I know that Daytona 500. And then 20 years later, it was Austin Dillon winning the 500. But yeah, let's see. There's a lot of checking up here in this race. Who was on pole for that race? Not sure who got the pole for that race. That was before I was born, so. Gordon, maybe? Wouldn't be surprised if it was Gordon. Maybe Mark Martin, because I know he was pretty good in that race too. But yeah, I don't really know on the pole award from there. So yeah, right now Reddick's kind of just stuck in the bottom lane with his Toyota teammate in Hamlin. So yeah, I think Connor Daly might actually be in position to transfer here. All right, here we go. Oh, Bobby Labonte had it. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, again, he had some good runs there. He ended up winning didn't he win the 500 in like? I know he won the championship in 2000, but didn't he win a 500 around that time frame too? Or am I just thinking of championship instead of 500? So I know he won the championship in 2000, but I thought he got the 500 maybe a year or two before or a year before or a year after his championship run. So Pastrana's out of the race. So yeah, it's Connor Daly is in the 500. So Connor Daly will make the Daytona 500. We've still got to wait and see if he can make the Indianapolis 500. That's in May. Man, I'm loving Pastrana here in this race. Pastrana is really, I mean, I'm really enjoying having Pastrana in the Cup Series this year for this race. Like, just kind of hearing him talk about it with the enthusiasm that he has for it. We're definitely on wreck again. Yeah, probably coming to the white, honestly. That might be when we have our next wreck. But yeah, it's just kind of a storm brewing here. 7 laps left. Yeah, that happened quite a bit, but just kind of the enthusiasm that he's bringing to NASCAR. Because that's the thing. I feel like a lot of them, even the drivers that are finally getting their first opportunity in Cup, I have not seen the enthusiasm at the level that it's been for from this past from what we've seen from Pastrana. Kind of reminds me of the Elio Castroneves energy from those Indy 500 attempts. Here we go. Cindric's got a bit of momentum there on the top side here. Looking to the outside. It's sorry, not 8. It's 10 versus 2 here on the front row. As they're doing their kind of 100, 150, 160 mile an hour pace laps. Last driver to start on pole and win the 500. Man, it would have to be like 2010. It's over a decade ago, I'm sure. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton or Sebastian Vettel to start the Daytona 500. Those would be some interesting names. I just feel like Lewis would be so annoyed that people who are putting their bumpers on him. Well, imagine Lewis Hamilton if he were to run, say, the Bristol race, though. That'd be really funny to listen to him complain about all the bumping. Okay, come on. Todd Gilliland. Can he go ahead and get himself a dual win here? And say Dale Jarrett being the last driver to win from the pole position. I just feel like kind of the stereotypical him complaining about people touching him in F1 would kind of translate over to NASCAR. But here we go. We got 3 laps to go. Now LaJoy up to the top. Oh, wow. I was not convinced that Cindric was going to be able to hold on there, and I'm still not convinced he's going to stay there. Todd Gilliland to the front of the field. Yeah. And say Dale Jarrett, was that the 99 or was that the 2000 Daytona 500? Let's see. Here we go. 2 laps to go here. 2 more laps left to go. Can Todd Gilliland really show front row that they were wrong to bench him for 6 races? But let's see. Let's see, coming to the white flag. This is where I expected we would see the yellows. I think we're going to see a wreck coming to the white, maybe coming back around to the checkers, but we're going to see another wreck, I'm sure. Here we go. Gilliland versus Amarola. Amarola to the top side. Oh, yep, there goes Gilliland. No, he saved it. Whoo! Wow, how did he save that? Whew. That was a save and a half there. But now it's Austin Cindric. He's the last one that can challenge Eric Almirola here. There's no way anybody can get a run here from this point. But man, that was a save and a half from Gilliland. Yeah, so it was 2,000 for Jarrett. Okay. Yeah, so Almirola gets it. They didn't end up wrecking. They almost did. Yeah, he's saved a lot of people. But, yep, duel number 2 is won by Eric Almirola. Cindric second. Connor Daly makes the Daytona 500. I keep saying Indy 500 because hope he can make the Indy 500 too, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, so it's Amarola, Cindric, Elliott, Keselowski, Corey LaJoy, Kyle Larson, Todd Gilliland, Truex, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Preece, the top 10. Gregson 11th, 12th, Suarez, 13th, Reddick, 14th, Justin Haley, 15th, Briscoe, 16th, McLeod, 17th, Connor Daly, 18th, Austin Hill, not enough to make the race, and then Kyle Busch 19th, 20th, Herbst, and 21st, Pastrana. But Pastrana will make the Daytona 500 though, so no worries there. $500 will be less boring, yeah, no doubt. Because I mean, say in these races they're trying to take care of the equipment. In the 500, they got nothing left to wait to try and save the equipment for. But yeah, that actually looks very reminiscent of Kyle Busch's massive save from what was that? Was that one of the clashes like a decade ago? When in like 2012, I think it was, when Kyle Busch had that insane save. That's probably what the Todd Gilliland wreck reminds me of, but man, that was fun to watch though. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. I'll be right back here with the Daytona 500, and I'll probably have a guide to who you guys might want to root for in the Daytona 500, and or maybe a starting grid video. But outside of that, yeah, it was a bunch. Yeah, it was a 2012 shootout. So yeah, but that looked a lot like it. But yeah, I'll have some sort of content coming out before the 500. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you guys did, leave a like on the stream. And subscribe to the channel if you guys aren't already. And I will see you guys next video, live stream, or whatever you guys had to do with the rest of your night. Have a great night, everybody, and goodbye!